Alright guys, what's up? Starting the video again here in the garage. We're going to be picking up a rear motor mount for the end. We're going to be headed down to Boomba Racing, personally pick one up. It's really nice having them local where I could just drive there and pick parts up. Real quick though, I picked a winner for the inserts for the first gen. The winner was a girl named Courtney. Her Instagram handle is spicy_turbo. And I'm going to be sending that out today. I couldn't find anything to put inside. Oh, hopefully I didn't show your address. I couldn't find anything to put inside to keep it from like bending, but the envelope itself is padded, so hopefully they don't get damaged. And yeah, we're gonna head over to Boomba and pick up the motor mount and come back and hopefully install it today. We made it to Boomba, and I was asking a bunch of information to give you guys. And Steven makes the videos for Boomba, so I just asked him if he wants to be in it so he could talk instead of him telling me the information I'm telling to you guys. So he's gonna give you all the information about the motor mount.
Hey guys,
let me flip it.
Oh boy. All right, so my name's Steve. I'm the marketing manager here for Boomba. Do you want to go over by the end?
Yeah.
Let's go over by the end. Come on. So our guy Oscar, who's always been a huge supporter of our company ever since he had that first gen, he came by to pick up our all-new motor mount for the VELOSTER N. This is actually the one that's going on his car, so check that out in the video that he's going to be releasing. So these have a poured-in bushing as opposed to a pressed-in bushing, and what that's going to do is that's going to lead to a way more durable mount than what's currently available on the platforms for the VELOSTER. So lifetime warranty on these bad boys, super affordable for what it does, and it's going to overall make the car feel so much better in the long run. Launches, shifting, everything you do with this car is going to feel so much better with this one simple little mod. Come look at it. It's beautiful.
Cool. Alright, so back in the car, had to run inside to sign the receipt, but obviously if you guys can't tell yet, Boomba is great. I love Boomba. They're such a great company. They're local. They always hook me up. They always help me out. They really give me great information on how like their products are made, what they do, and all the research that goes into them. Every time they make a new product, they take me to the back and they let me see it firsthand before it even gets released. And Boomba's great. I love them. As far everything they make for this car, I'm probably gonna get. So we got the motor mount. Hopefully the wind noise wasn't too loud when Steven was talking about it, but if it is, I can talk about this in the garage. I'm gonna head on over and we could start installing this hopefully. But first I gotta run to Target and get lunch. Bye. Alright, so I got under the car and checked out the bolt sizes, and looks like all we're gonna need is a 14 for the two back bolts, a 17 for this one, and then a 18 for the one that's going in here, and then a 17mm open face just to hold on to the nut that's holding this part in on the current motor mount. So let's go down there and see if I could get some good footage for you guys. It's kind of dark under there. Maybe I could hook up a light. We'll see. Okay, this light's turning out to be pretty useful right now. So there's a motor mount. There's two bolts back here and then a bolt here. And I'm gonna try to get it off with this impact. If it doesn't work, if it's too strong, I'm gonna have to use a breaker bar. So let's see how it goes. There we go. Hopefully you guys saw that. So yeah, just don't try so hard and you'll get it, because I was definitely trying way too hard. I had all the breaker bars out, I had the electric impact. All you needed was a regular 1/2-inch ratchet, and that's it, and some muscle. Alright, hopefully this is a good angle here. So you want to make sure you break loose the front bolt and nut before you get to the back tooth, because if you break that one loose first, if you break the back tooth first, the whole motor is gonna flex around, and you don't want that. So make sure you get this front one first, and yeah. Alright, so if you can't tell, whoa, fuck. If you can't tell by my hair, it's been it's been a stressful last 2 hours now. So someone came here and bought something, so I kind of talked to them for a little bit. But it's been at least a full hour of me working on this. As you can see, I took the tray off, and if you're watching this as a how-to, 100 times recommend take the dang tray off. It's a bunch of clips, but it made it so much easier. I took the tray off and got the freaking bolt off in 5 minutes. Right there. Unless it's different for every car, and for some reason they did it with mine. It was, if you're standing in front of the car, it was mounted like this, and the nut was covered by the tray. Here, I could actually probably hold it like that, and the tray was getting in the way of me taking the nut off, so I was trying to take it by the bolt head off. And as soon as I took the tray off, I went and attacked the nut, got it off with just the breaker bar. I didn't even use any impacts. So now we're gonna get under here. As you can see, the whole tray is off, and we're just gonna take off. I forgot what size those are because it's been so long. 18, I think, maybe 14. I think they were 14s. From what I've been told, you don't have to support the engine. So hopefully that's true, because this motor mount's about to, actually it's off. It's completely off. It's not even mounted anymore, so. All right, there it is. All right, so I mounted the old motor mount on the vise, and look at all this room, like wiggle room. I could move this with my hand, which is good for comfort, but yeah, a lot of too much movement. If you're ever gonna do this motor mount, take the tray off. Just do it. It takes 5 minutes. And it saves you the hour I took struggling to remove that freaking bolt. Even if you're gonna have it on a lift and you're gonna have all the space in the world, just take it off. It takes 5 minutes. It gives you so much access to the nut. Take it off. If you're gonna learn anything ever from me, take off the tray when you're doing a motor mount on the VELOSTER end. So let's go under there. And so it's kind of a two-piece. You have the mount here and the mount here. These use the original 2 bolts, and this uses the original nut and bolt. And then this one comes with a nut and bolt supplied by Boomba. But before you go ahead and attach this one, you want to let it hang and tie in these 2, so that way this bolt doesn't get in the way of tightening that. So once you tie in that, you go ahead and tie in this one. Or no, you go ahead and put the nut and bolt in, tie in this one, and then go ahead and tie in this one in the back. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and we'll come back once it's finally all done. All right, so we are finished. Finally, a freaking 30 to an hour a minute job. Took like 3 hours just because I was stubborn and didn't take out the splash guard or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I timed everything to around 75 foot-pounds torque. I did do a breaker bar, I just didn't record it. I'm gonna put the cover on, and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna put the cover on, and then I'll do a little test drive. All right, so the install is finally done. I washed the car just because I wanted to do that before I even started the install, and it started bothering me. I didn't even wash it that good, so whatever. Here we go. So right away I could feel it just from the start. There's a lot more vibration to the start, and it kind of has like a deeper tone to it. It's weird, but not that much more vibration at idle. There's definitely vibration there. Steven told me that some of the vibrations are gonna go away after a couple hundred miles. That's really weird. The shift was perfect though. I love the shift. Holy crap, it's so good. So not really a lot of vibration. I feel like it's more noise. There's no vibration in between shifts, which is awesome. That's what I wanted. Everything feels stiffer. Shifting is so good. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Okay, let's see how it feels in N mode. Alright, we're in N mode. Wow, there's a lot of vibration there. I want to try something. I want to try to rev it out to like 2,000. That's good. It's good. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted to get this for. To eliminate that like sloppiness in between shifts, mainly from first to second. And it's gone. The vibration when you start in first gear is only at like 1500 RPM. So if it really bothers you, just rev higher. I feel like that. I don't know if you could hear it, sense it, feel it, but that as long as you rev past like 1500, it's not there. I feel like a lot of that's gonna go away after I drive the car for a bit. It feels great. Definitely recommend it to everyone that has an N. It's such an improvement. You guys saw how I was able to flex the stock motor mount by hand. This definitely it feels so solid. And if you bought this car, you didn't buy it for like the dayability of it. So all the feedback you get from this motor mount should be positives for you. I love it. I can't wait to drive it for another 100, 200 miles and then do another video after it's broken in. But sitting here in idle, there's really not that much extra vibrations. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys watch this before you do it on your own, so you know to take off the freaking pan, whatever, the guard, whatever you want to call it, mud guard, splash guard, rock guard, pan cover, oil cover, whatever. Hopefully you watch this video first, take that cover off, and take your time afterwards. You don't really need a breaker bar. I didn't need one. As long as I did everything right, I would have had it done in 30 to 40 minutes, but not taking that cover off really messed me up on this install time. So take the cover off, enjoy the motor mount. I love it. I'm gonna drive it for a couple hundred more miles and then make a real in-depth video. Not in-depth, but another update on how I've come to like it after driving with it. But just from the drive around, I can get used to it, and like I said, it should break in more afterwards. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, because I left that camera recording for like 20 minutes at one point. And see you next time.